Hello everyone, this is American Ahjumma and welcome to another K-Drama Recap.
American Ahjumma.
Okay, so this episode will be completely dedicated to High Society. Yes, High Society has officially come to an end, my friends, at 16 episodes when I wish there was more like 20 or 26 like BOF. But anywho, let's get into the last two episodes because it was so rushed. It was just stupid. Okay, so you remember the American Ahjumma telling you last episode that it ended with Yuna and ended with them about the kids and getting walked in. What the heck happened? Like, no, I don't even, I feel like they switched up writers and was like, nah, we ain't even gonna worry about how we ended that episode. We just gonna go to this one because we tired of writing. We gone with Yuna and Junki walking and he's shielding her eyes from sunlight or whatever, and they having a conversation, and she finds out that her father has collapsed again. And so he takes her to the hospital, and we find out that it's all just a ploy to get the brother out of hiding. So the mama is devastated that he would do this to her, and like he had nothing to say, no sorries, no son, especially how she felt towards him and how she gave him everything. Like her whole life was all about him. The older sister, Yuan knew that he was still alive, or and if she didn't know, she had some inkling that he was, and she was pissed off that he decided to come back, like, because she already knew that the father was going to give him the company because that's what he had been raised for. Let's go back to G.E., aka Cutie, and director Jerk, who I still don't remember. Anywho, okay, so the mother, she really loves her son, and so she was like, y'all can date. But she was like, no, thank you. I don't want to date your son because I'm going to still end up having to break up eventually because you still don't approve of us. After that, she goes back to talk to her son. She tells him everything, and he tells her to stay out of his love life, that he wants to be with her, he wants to marry her, he wants to live with her, and all this other stuff. He's like, even if we divorce, I want to do that. I want to be with her, even if it means divorce. So she talks back with G again to tell her, y'all can get married, you can be a part of the family or whatever. He met her on her rooftop that night after she talked with the mom. He asked her to marry her, and she said yes, but they just hugged. And I was hoping for a full-on kiss because it's not like they kissed. They did it. They did a do in the show, so why couldn't they kiss in their last scene, right? Junki, he hands in his resignation to Yi-won, the sister, because he didn't have any loyalty to her. He was only there to help Yuna get to where she wanted to go. And he said he was okay with that decision because he had no problems leaving. But when she realized that, like, she started running towards him, like she didn't have his number or cell phone. She goes back to her office to call him, and he was like, let's not see. He was like, I did it for you, blah 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 blah. I still love you, blah blah blah. Let's not see each other or whatever. And then he goes to his parents. He reconciles with his father because of his love for Yuna, that he realized what they have is fine or whatever. So Yuna comes to his apartment complex, and they go out to eat, and she talks with them, they talk or whatever. And at the end of that, after all that conversation, he tells her once again, and I guess now she believes him, that he loves her. And so they're on the elevator. I don't even know where they're going. I think to his place. I don't know. Anyway, they're on the elevator, and like when they finna kiss, the elevator door is closed, but then they do this whole kiss up the elevator wherever they're coming or going. I have no idea. After that, it flash forwards to a year later, and they're at Director Jerk's villa. Yes, his villa, and Cutie is like 8 months pregnant. She's huge. She's like 8 months pregnant, and they're like, they having a little grill. You remember, like a few episodes back when they was there, and the two other guys got into a fight. It's at that villa, and they're just they're sitting there, chilling or whatever, and they talking about marriage. And it's like, well, the man that I love haven't asked me to marry him, so I guess I'm not getting married. Junki pulls out a Tiffany box that he had a long time ago. Last year he had gotten this, and it was the wedding bands that I guess he had made or whatever. And he didn't even answer. He just sit it on the table and was like, will you marry me? Like, no, I don't need nothing, no nothing like that. And he was like, I love you, will you marry me, whatever. And she doesn't really give him an answer. She looks at him like, it's pretty. So I guess that's the answer. And then it goes into a bird's eye view, and then it goes off, and that's the end of high society. I'm okay with the ending, but I was hoping for better. It's so hard to say goodbye, but goodbye, high society. So that's it. That is the end of this American Ahjumma. Well, not the end of me, but the end of this episode. Get it? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. So, like, comment, and subscribe. If that's it,